Hey, Bricks and Brickley here, and welcome to the pre-review of the LEGO Star Wars set number 75323, the Justifier, releasing on August the 1st. And in this video, we're going to go ahead and take an in-depth look at all of the information and pictures for this set. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my verdict on whether or not you should get this set on August the 1st. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So first of all, this set is also going to include 1,022 pieces, and I do believe it's quite insane because it actually includes less pieces than the ATTE Walker, but will be more expensive. So that is just really crazy in my opinion. I mean, that's $30 more for this set, everyone, and it's only just, 60 pieces less. That's just really insane. So I don't know what you're paying for with that, but I mean, yeah, crazy enough. So yeah, this is really weird in my opinion, although I will be getting this set, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at all of the pictures. So first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the box art. So the front of the box looks quite nice. I love the detailing in the back. I don't really know the location because I haven't watched the Bad Batch yet, but I will do soon because I just love Star Wars. I'm first of all watching Clone Wars, and then of course I'm gonna watch Bad Batch, so definitely can't wait to do that. But I love the detailing over there in the back. Of course, we get the Justifier in the middle. I do think it's quite nice to see that in action. On the bottom left of the box, of course, we can see the Bad Batch members right there. Also looks quite sick, with of course those dark red lines along the sides of the box art right there. You can see that as well. And then on the bottom right, actually, we can see the minifigure selection for that set. That's also quite nice. So definitely a big fan of the box art. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the back of the box. You can see, of course, the Justifier in a sort of rest mode right here with a couple of the features. You can see the feature where you can actually just fold off the back section of the Justifier, as well as, of course, a couple of other features. And we can also see all of the minifigures walking around and such. So definitely great box art. I do think this is a sort of a landing pad, which you can see with lots of dust, or actually some clouds or something maybe. So definitely something amazing, and I'm really a big fan of the box art so far, so can't wait to take a look at that in real life. Now we get the minifigure selection for this set. Of course, we get an updated version on Cad Bane. Oh wow, this hat looks insane. I love the hat for the minifigure. I do think it's quite different in comparison to the Clone Wars version, of course, from back in the day. It's a bit smaller, but I do think it's a nice touch. Of course, we get those new sort of mold pieces for Cad Bane. I love the printing on his hat as well as on the torso and of course the legs. And this Cad Bane minifigure also has some hip printing, which is also new for Cad Bane, so that's definitely something amazing. Now the character Omega will also finally be included for the first time within a LEGO set, so you can see lots of awesome detailing on the torso, arms, and of course the head with that really cool hairpiece. So definitely a big fan of this fig. Next up, of course, we get Hunter with the knife, and I do believe this is an updated version of the Bad Batch member, so definitely a great fig. I love the detailing on his torso and legs. And then finally, of course, we get Fennec Shan with that awesome helmet. There's also a lot of detailing on her torso, legs, and hips, so definitely a great minifigure. And then there's this really small fig included within this set. Of course, we get Toto 360, also quite a nice minifigure, a droid right there. Definitely a great mold, so I'm really happy that LEGO decided to include that within the set. And those were all of the minifigures for, of course, the Justifier. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ship itself, and I do believe that the overall design for this build is just phenomenal. I do think the set is, of course, quite overpriced. I mean, $170 for the Justifier in comparison to $140 for an ATTE with more pieces. That's just truly insane in my opinion, so I'm gonna try to stay positive with the design of this set, although I do think that LEGO actually cheated out on a lot of details. But we're gonna go and take a look at all the features and of course the details on this set. So first of all, here's of course a picture of the Justifier, the entire build with all of the minifigures. I love the entire setup right here. You can see some accessories on the far left, of course. I don't know what they're supposed to be because I haven't watched the show yet, but do let me know in the comment section down below what that actually is. I'm quite curious. Then of course we get the nicely detailed wings, and I love the overall shape of the wings. It's actually quite a nice and of course clever design for that, because LEGO actually used a couple of those 1x2 cheese pieces to create that shape over there. That definitely looks insane. We get some grill pieces in the middle, of course, as well, to simulate some sort of engines maybe within the wings. I'm not sure. That definitely looks great. Of course, on top of the wings, you can also see lots of detailing with those grill pieces in black, so that also adds a lot of detailing. But I do believe that LEGO could have added a couple more tiles, maybe, because I mean, you pay $170 for this set. That definitely would have been something necessary, in my opinion. So definitely something LEGO missed out on. But overall, the shape of the wings definitely looks great. So a big thumbs up to the designer, of course. We also get one tile, I believe, on the side right there. That is a nice inclusion, but maybe a little bit more would have been great. And actually, on the far side, you can see, of course, this piece weirdly attached over there. I don't know how they did that, but definitely great that LEGO was able to attach it in that sort of direction. You can see two guns on there, and of course, we get that shooter on the side with that projectile inside. And I do think that LEGO could have done a better job at hiding it, but I'm not going to complain. It's great for, of course, the play feature of this set, so definitely a big fan of that. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the middle section of the ship, which also looks quite nice in my opinion. I love the detailing on there. There's the entire front of the ship with, of course, those windows, and there's actually a couple of stickers on there, which also look great. I love the fact that LEGO was able to create that sort of a round shape right there, so that's also quite a nice design for, of course, the cockpit section. I unfortunately can't show you the interior of this ship because there's no pictures for that yet. I hope that LEGO is going to release some soon, because I definitely want to take a look at that. But I mean, the detailing on the front is great. You can see that shape with, of course, those slopes on the front. We get those wedge slopes, and I do believe that there's actually, in comparison to only the dark bluish gray, there's also some light bluish gray on the front, but I'm not 100% sure. So that definitely looks great. And of course, we also get some of those bigger slope pieces on the side as well, with a couple of stickers actually, and those stickers also look sick in my opinion. I really love the fact that LEGO includes more stickers in their sets. And of course, we get that round piece right there on the side as well as, of course, a brick with the decoration, actually, the brick decoration, but actually inverted. So you can see the back of the brick decorated LEGO piece. That is also quite nice. So overall, the front of the ship definitely looks great. And here's actually a look at the back of the ship, of course, and that also looks amazing. I love the detailing on there as well. We can see a lot of plates being used within, of course, the back section, and we get this a weird sort of structure on the very end of the ship with the engine, of course, and this can actually be lifted up for, of course, flying the ship. That is definitely something amazing. I also love the fact that you can actually see some sort of engines on the far side of the wings, of course, with those translucent blue pieces. That is also quite nice. But overall, the four big engines on the middle of the ship right there, those also look really cool. So definitely a big fan of the design. And you can also fold up and fold out those landing gear pieces. That is also well thought of. So overall, all the functions for the ship are great. Oh, here's actually a look at the interior of the ship. As you can see, the interior of the Justifier, you can actually fit in Cat Bane, and I can't really see. Let me just go ahead and take a closer look at the interior right over here. As you can see, you can fit in Cat Bane with his droid right there. That's also quite nice. I do believe that there's also an interior for inside of the wings as well. That's also great. You can store some stuff in there as well as, of course, one of those projectiles over there underneath the wing. That's also quite nice. And you can also get this opening hatch underneath the ship where you can actually have a couple of minifigures walking out. I do believe that is actually meant for the storage of those accessories, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll get to see that when I actually purchase this set. So, should you buy this set in 2022 on August the 1st? I do believe that this set is great. I love the minifigure selection. Of course, the updated version for Cat Bane is just truly epic, as well as, of course, the inclusion of all of the other minifigures. And the droid figure is also quite cute. I love the detailing and, of course, the mold. So, definitely a great minifigure inclusion. The build itself is also quite nice. I love all of the detailing and, of course, the features. So, definitely a great build. And I would love to get this set, but I'm not going to get it on release date myself because I do think that it's quite expensive. I mean, $170 for a set retailing for, of course, that amount of money, and only including 1,022 pieces. That's insane in my opinion, because the ATTE Walker releasing on the same day is going to retail for $140 and of course include 60 pieces more, and that's just insane in my opinion. So in my opinion, getting this set is definitely a must. I mean, I really like the set. If you're a big fan of the Bad Patch, I definitely recommend getting it, but not on release date because it's really expensive. And in comparison to the ATTE Walker, I just think it's not fair. I mean, you get less minifigures to get less pieces than the ATTE, and it's more expensive. That is definitely something I think is really weird about it, but overall the set is great. So do I recommend buying it? I don't recommend buying it on the first release date. I maybe would recommend getting this with a discount or something, but $170, that's just not going to be the way to go for me. I mean, the ATTE Walker has so much more value regarding pieces and minifigures. I mean, getting another ATTE would be a lot more worth your money, because paying for this set would just be throwing 30 bucks into the air, and I mean, that's just really outrageous in my opinion. So I would recommend to get this set, but with a discount. And overall, I think this set is great. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the price difference, and of course the difference in pieces, because I do think it's a bit weird that LEGO decided to actually put a bigger price tag on this set. But yeah, just let me know in the comment section down below what you think about it, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, of course, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Brickley, for more epic LEGO content. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and of course, I'll see you all in the next video on my YouTube channel, Brickley.
It's in the air like a blazing flare.